welcome to yet another episode. This is the Sasha Nycole Show. Now, as you all may know, the basis behind the Sasha Nycole Show aims to promote upcoming as well as established artists. And by artists, we mean art of all different forms, from music to illustration to theater to dance and even creativity. Well, our next guest is using his creative mind in order to launch a brand new movement which is going to shake up the community. That's right, we have the creative mind and visionary of Debonaire Douchebags here in the studio today, and he goes by the name of Travis. Now, Debonaire Douchebags is a movement that aims to uplift, motivate, and encourage young men in our community to be the best that they can possibly be. So without further ado, we got Travis coming up next. Hey guys, welcome back. You're tuning into the Sasha Nycole Show, and joining me in the studio today, we have Travis Hill of Debonaire Douchebags in the studio. Travis, how you doing today?
What's up?
You looking fly. We had to get suit and tie ready for you today.
But of course.
And I like your little handkerchief there.
Yeah, this is what we do.
This is what you do. So, Travis, I introduced you in the beginning of the show. You are the creative mind behind Debonaire Douchebags. And for those people who don't know what Debonaire Douchebags is or your movement, why don't you tell them a little bit about it?
Debonaire Douchebags was an idea that started in 2011, but I never really breathed any life into the idea until 2014 when I was finished with school. The platform was created to bolster the young men in my community, mainly young African Americans and Latinos, to take pride in their appearance and how they portray themselves, because perspective is key. Right.
Now, what were you seeing personally in your community that made you feel like, I need to do this?
It was actually really simple. I won't overcomplicate it. It was just that when I was going to high school, this when like t-shirts, like the whole t-shirt look, the baggy t-shirt look.
Oh yeah.
It was dying, and then that's when Jay-Z killed the t-shirts and the jerseys, and then we started wearing button-ups. So when we got to college, then everybody started, that's when Zara became popular.
Yeah.
But then I always felt like people were just buying the suits and not like buying their size. They didn't know how to tie a tie.
Right.
They didn't know how to shine their shoes. Just little things that I just felt like, if you don't have a male figure around, you probably won't have that knowledge.
Yeah.
So that was like, the beginning of the idea, and then it kind of evolved and evolved and evolved.
Okay. Now, who taught you all these things?
My pops.
Your pops? So it's important for you, obviously, seeing a male figure, having a male figure in your life, which, I don't know, maybe your community that there was a lack thereof. So it was important for you to put this movement out there and to show young men, teach them how to present themselves when they go out.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of people neglect their appearance.
Yeah.
We live in a society where everything is so free.
Yeah.
Kids don't even wear jeans anymore. They don't wear slacks. They don't own dress shoes. Kids show up to interviews with sneakers and button-up shirts. So I just feel like I wanted to bring it back, not necessarily bring it back, but turn back the hands of time in some sense, and tell kids like, hey, even own a suit, or own a jacket, or learn how to tie a tie, because this is important.
Right.
It started off with the dress, but we've moved into we're doing workshops with kids in high schools and colleges. We're working on a mentorship program for mainly 6th through 8th graders. Awesome. That's who we want to help. The high school and college kids are cool. Well, when you're in high school and you don't really want to listen.
You think
to
you're too cool for school. You don't want to hear nothing.
You're already set in your ways. So we're working. We're trying to get into charter schools.
Get them while they're young.
Exactly, because there's a lot of things that I took away in middle school that still reside with me now. There's a lot of conversations that I had in high school that really meant nothing.
Right.
So they probably were important words of wisdom, but I was too ignorant to listen at the time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're not alone in this project. You actually have a team behind you who's working with Debonaire Douchebags. Now, are these your friends? Who you've grown up with?
Currently, I have a team of 3. It's myself.
Okay.
Clarence. I'll say Clarence is like the no man. We all sit down and we have ideas. And we bring him to Clarence, and Clarence will be like, he's the person that'll give you his honest opinion.
Okay, so that's a go or that's a no-go.
So we'll call him the creative director.
Awesome.
He manages all the creative ideas. He shoots them down, or he gives them the okay. And then we have Jelani. He's the social media chair. controls all the social media, and he's the editor-in-chief of the blog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, it's important to have a team behind you. So we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to get into some trending topics with Travis, and I'm going to see how he feels about certain situations that's going on in the media. So don't you guys go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. You're tuned into the Sasha Nycole Show. We are still in the studio with Travis of Debonaire Douchebags, and we're talking about men, class, how to carry yourself. Now, before we get to the men, I know that your movement not only focuses on the men, it also focuses on the women too, because it's important for women to also carry themselves.
We definitely have a larger women following than we do.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice because women want to see men nicely polished, who know how to conduct themselves. That's really what we look for. And a little thug passion here and there, but we like a good man in a suit.
Yeah, that's cool. We do all of that. We cater to the visuals for the ladies, of course. You can follow us on Debonaire Douchebags on IG.
Yeah.
You'll find a hubby there, a bae, internet bae, whatever you like to call it. You'll find it.
So I kind of want to talk about like the media and how certain people like conduct themselves. I know you probably heard the interview with Birdman and the Breakfast Club.
All this shit all straight, telling all three of y'all stop playing with my name.
Let's go on there. Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name.
Let's go.
Let's do it on camera.
Stop playing with my name. I
Let's
ain't
go
gonna
right
say
on
it no
in.
more.
So what do you think about Birdman showing up to the interview, basically saying he wants respect behind his name? How do you feel like he conducted himself?
For one, if he had no intention of doing the interview, he should have never showed up. He lives in Miami, from what I understand. Like, he flew to New York. I mean, he was probably on a press run, but
Yeah.
I don't think if he had it looks like, based on the video, it looks like he had no intentions of doing the video.
He just wanted to make a statement. What do you think about that? The fact that he wanted to show up and talk to him man to man, look him in his eyes is what he said, and basically let him know how he was feeling about the situation.
Oh, I'm definitely 100% agree with that. I just felt like there was a time and a place for that.
Yeah.
I feel like he knew that the cameras would have been rolling, and I don't know if he necessarily used it to his advantage, because he kind of ended up on got the shorter end of the stick.
Definitely. The stick wasn't even there.
Exactly. So I think they should have handled that all off the air. He definitely got his point across though. Like the Breakfast Club does what they do. They control you. You know what I'm saying, in the best way they can. But he should have never let that happen on the internet, and he shouldn't have brought 8 guys with him.
I mean, he was rolling deep. I mean, in case something went down, he made sure, hey, I got my crew here with me. So what do you think about that? What do you think is the best way for someone to gain respect?
Debonaire Douchebag's motto is speak eloquently, dress fashionably, invest wisely.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what we do.
Okay.
So, we take all those things in consideration with all our moves.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to get into a little bit about how you dress. Coming up after the break, Travis is going to teach us how to solve one of the, I guess, most confusing puzzles. I'll let you guys know what that is when we get back. All right, guys, welcome back. We're here at the end of our show, but like I said, we're here to solve one of the world's hardest puzzles. Harder than a jigsaw puzzle, harder than a crossword puzzle. We're talking about tying ties, y'all. So Travis is here, and he's going to show us exactly how to tie a tie the proper way. So Travis, I'm going to let you take the wheel and let us do what it do.
So you're right-handed, right?
I am right-handed, yes.
Okay, cool. So we're going to, all right, so pick up the tie of your choice.
I'm going to get this red because it matches.
All right, so make sure the smaller tail is in your left hand.
Okay, smaller tail in my left hand.
And then you're going to put it behind your neck.
Okay.
So this is what I like to call a regular Windsor knot. This is your go-to knot.
Okay.
You can wear this at the party, you can wear this to work, wear it to a funeral, birthday party, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Okay, so got the 2 tails. You're going to if you're a guy, you still have a zipper. So you're going to let the bigger tail float all the way down past your zipper.
Okay.
Right?
Zipper's kind of...
And you're going to let the shorter tail come about to your 3rd or 4th button. 3rd or 4th button in your shirt.
Okay, all
and
right.
then you cross over. That's like so.
Cross over.
All right?
All right.
Then you take the bigger tail and bring it under, loop it under on the right-hand side, and then tuck it into the neck.
Okay, wait, I'm a little behind. Okay, tuck it into the neck.
Yes.
Awesome.
Great. So now pull it down.
Pull it down.
So now it's supposed to be forming a knot at this point.
Okay.
It's supposed to be looking like a V.
Yeah.
Or, best variation of a V. Then you're going to take the big tie again and then loop it over.
Okay.
So follow it, loop it over into the neck.
Into the neck again.
Yes.
Okay.
So now you can see that it looks more like a V as we keep going.
Yeah.
The knot looks more as a V.
Uh-huh.
And now we'll take the bigger side and then bring it right over the top.
Bring it over the top.
Now,
Okay.
now you see the tie is already pretty much formed.
Yeah, okay.
Now you bring it from loop it under,
Loop under.
right? And then tuck it into the front of the tie. The first loop in front of the tie.
Okay. It's here.
Gotcha. And then you pull it down. I mean, this is, pretty short tie.
Oh, and then you just pull it all the way up.
Yep.
Okay. Oh my God, look at that, y'all. Because
and
my ties be looking a little crooked. Look at that. Okay.
you pull it tight.
Then you
Pull it tight. And there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And now you got a full Windsor knot.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Look at that, you guys.
I mean, the ties is kind of short, but that's the idea.
So how do you make it longer if you
I
want
mean,
it to be real long?
I mean, it's really based on how the length of the longer side. So we
Okay.
can do it over if you want.
Okay, so these are short ties.
I mean,
These like little
for
midget
you,
ties.
for you, this would be perfect. For me, this would be shorter. The tie is supposed to come down to your belly, but anywhere between your belt buckle and your belly button.
Okay. Awesome.
Anything shorter or longer would make you look funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank Travis so much for teaching us how to tie a tie. It's so important. I'm going to go home and practice because I need to make sure I have this down pat.
Ladies, this is very key. Tie your man's tie.
No, it really is. I can't tell you guys how much this has come up in just random moments of my life.
It's sexy.
Well, we want to thank Travis again for coming on the show. Travis, before we leave, why don't you tell the people where they can follow you at home? And if they want to get a consultation or anything, where can they gain access to that?
Okay, so you can follow us on Instagram at DebonaireDouchebags.com. Debonaire Douchebags, DEBONAIRE Bags, BAGS. And you can check out our website, check out our blogs. We put out weekly blog content now every Friday on DebonaireDouchebags.com.
All right. Well, that's about all the time we have for today. Make sure you guys tune in next week for an all-new episode. And make sure you guys check out Debonaire Douchebags. They're out here. The movement is strong. We want to thank you guys so much at home for tuning in. Until next time, we're tuning out.